There's something hard about healing that no one tells you. Not just the pain of what you went through, not just the grief of what was lost, but the pace of it, the waiting, the stretching silence where everything feels slow, invisible, and unfinished. It's in those spaces where time seems to stall that we begin to ask questions like, why is this taking so long? Why does healing feel so quiet? And where is God in all of this? If you're in that place right now, still aching, still waiting, this episode is for you. Let's talk about the kind of healing God does. The kind that isn't rushed. The kind that isn't loud or dramatic. The kind that changes you from the inside out. Maybe for you, the wound isn't recent, but it's still open. Or maybe the people around you think you should be over it by now, but you're not. Maybe you're tired of pretending to be okay. You've been smiling in public, doing what you need to do, showing up for life, but inside, there's a heaviness that won't lift. That's not weakness. That's not failure. That's a sign you're human and healing. And healing takes time. Not the kind of time that's marked on a calendar or counted in weeks, but the kind of time where God is doing a slow, unseen work in your soul. A restoration that doesn't always look like progress to the outside world. One of the most difficult things about walking with God through healing is that He doesn't always move the way we expect Him to. We think, if I give this pain to God, He'll take it away. Sometimes He does. Sometimes He brings relief fast and powerfully. But sometimes He walks with us slowly through every jagged edge or step. Not to hurt us, but to restore us. Because the goal isn't to make you forget what happened. It's to rebuild you deeper than the pain ever reached. And that kind of rebuilding, it can't be rushed. Think about it like this. When something is broken, there's a quick way to fix it, superficially. You can tape it up, glue it down, hide the cracks. And for a while, it might look okay on the surface, but if pressure hits the same place again, it'll shatter even more easily. Now think about what a skilled craftsman does with something fragile, something precious. They don't rush the repair. They take their time. They clean the broken edges. They make space for restoration. God does the same with us. He sees the depth of our wounds, not just what hurts us, but how it changed us. And He's not trying to return you to who you were before the pain. He's shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, more rooted in Him because of it. But that journey isn't always visible. In fact, most healing happens in hidden places. In tears no one else sees. In prayers whispered at midnight. In silent drives where all you do is breathe and try to keep going. Those quiet moments, God is there, not rushing you, not judging your pace, but walking beside you, gently, undoing the lies the pain told you. lies like you're too broken to be whole again. This will never get better. You should be further along by now. If you've thought any of those lately, pause. Those voices aren't from God. God's healing voice is gentle. He says, I'm still with you. You're not too far gone. You're going to get through this together. And yes, there is a part of healing that feels like nothing is happening. You might still cry at night. You might still feel numb when everyone expects joy. You might still flinch when certain memories surface. But don't mistake those things for failure. You are healing, even if it's slow, even if no one sees it, even if you're still not sure how to talk about it. Let's look at something quietly powerful from Scripture. There's a moment in Mark 8 where Jesus heals a blind man. But what's unique about this healing is that it happens in 2 stages. Jesus puts his hands on the man's eyes once, and the man says, I see people. They look like trees walking along. So Jesus puts his hands on him again, and then the man sees clearly. Jesus could have healed him instantly. He's done it before. But this time, the healing was gradual, intentional. And it's a reminder to us, sometimes even with Jesus, healing isn't immediate. Sometimes there's a first touch that gives you hope, then a second touch that completes the restoration. If you felt that first touch, but still feel blurry, confused, or not quite whole, stay with Jesus. The second touch is coming. You don't need to manufacture strength right now. You don't need to force your way through this. God is not disappointed in your slow days. He is not grading your healing on performance. You're not falling behind. You're not doing anything wrong. You're just healing quietly, deeply. And when it's time, you'll look back and see how far you've come. You'll see that it wasn't wasted, that the tears, the silence, the waiting, all of it was part of something sacred. Because God doesn't rush healing. He sits with us in it. He honors our pace. And he walks us out of the darkness, not with pressure, but with peace. So if you're still healing, this is your reminder. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to move slowly. You're allowed to not have answers. You're allowed to feel things in waves. And most of all, you're allowed to trust that God is not in a hurry with your heart. Because healing is holy ground. And God is walking every step with you. Let this spark carry you. One step, one moment, one breath at a time.